Well, in a dramatic twist, straight out of a spy movie, Venezuelan President Mr. Nicolás Maduro says that his country has stopped what he is calling a false flag operation, a plan just to plant bombs at the US Embassy in Caracas. Well, according to him, this wasn't just any random attack. He claims that extremist groups backed by Venezuela's political right were behind it, hoping to blame the Maduro government and spark a new crisis with the US. In a late-night TV interview, Maduro said that two reliable resources, one from inside Venezuela and another one from abroad, tipped off his government about the plot. Well, security forces were quickly sent to surround and reinforce the US Embassy building, which has been remained closed since 2019 during Trump's first term when he officially broke diplomatic ties with Caracas. Today, the US only keeps a few staff members over there just for maintenance and security, that's it. In the meantime, he also claimed that the plan was meant to look like his government had attacked the US Embassy, giving Washington a reason to escalate militarily. He teased that the identities of the people involved will be soon made public, calling it an ongoing investigation. Now, here is where things get more interesting. This alleged plot comes at a time when relations between the US and Venezuela are heating up again. Well, reports say that US President Mr. Trump recently ordered his special envoy, Richard, to cut off all the diplomatic outreach with Venezuela. According to reports quoted by Reuters, Trump made this particular decision during an Oval Office meeting with senior military officials. And yes, this meeting wasn't just about talks. The US military has already been active in the Caribbean, targeting what Washington calls drug-carrying Venezuelan vessels. In one of the latest strikes, 4 people were killed when a small ship was destroyed by the US Navy drone. The White House says that these operations are aimed to narco-terrorists, but here Venezuelan officials claim that Washington is carrying out illegal assassinations under the banner of anti-drug operation. Well, to make things more tense here, US F-35 fighter jets and even a submarine have been deployed near Venezuelan waters. In the meantime, Trump has doubled the reward for Maduro's capture to $50 million. Can you imagine that? Calling him one of the world's top drug traffickers. Behind all this is a powerful legal framework that few know about. CNN recently reported that the US Department of Justice created a secret list of suspected drug traffickers and gave the CIA expanded authority to conduct the lethal operation across Latin America. So basically, that means that Washington now claims the right to target anybody that it considers a threat, and that too without the traditional process of arrest or even trial. Critics say that this is a dangerous precedent, effectively allowing extrajudicial killings far beyond the US borders. And Maduro has been very quick to frame it as part of a larger American plan to destabilize Venezuela. Well, he even wrote to Pope Leo urging him to help keep the country at peace and away from the war. Now, let's talk about the bigger picture here. What we are seeing is a high-stakes geopolitical chess match. On one side is Maduro clinging to powers and accusing the US of sabotage. On the other hand, you have Trump's Washington using military and legal tools to squeeze Venezuela and portray Maduro as a criminal. Now, for Venezuelans, though, this means more fear, more instability, and more uncertainty. And as tensions rise in the Caribbean, one thing is clear here: the battle for control isn't just about oil or politics anymore. It is about survival, it is about influence, it is about the truth behind who's really pulling the strings.